Living the dream.
Oh, tight swing at me.
And he gets to see my face every week, so I mean, how lucky is he? Absolute professionals at this. We do put it on YouTube.
I'm genuinely impressed, mate. Genuinely impressed.
Edit that. We'll cut that bit out.
Good evening, Andy.
Hello.
Happy Dad Tales Day, my friend.
Happy DTD.
DTD. That sounds something bad, like STD. It's on that cusp of one wrong slip and we are naming something we shouldn't be.
Which is a little bit like an STD.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got a DTD.
Yeah, all right, let's drop the DTD.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Okay.
When you say, you'll text me and say, happy DTD, I'm like, oh, I don't like the look of that. It doesn't look right. When I look at it, I think, oh my God.
That's because of all ailments you've had previously.
Well, it's like,
just flashback memories.
Probably. Yeah, doctor, you've got DDT. No, that's a wrestling move,
That's
isn't
a wrestling move, yeah. Anyway, how's your week been?
Good.
So, it feels like ages ago since we recorded.
Yeah, because we're at a sync record, aren't we?
Yeah. So, I'm expecting you to have had loads to tell me what you've been up to. So, 1, 2, 3, go.
Nothing.
Okay.
I can't.
My turn.
No played in the football tournament.
Right.
And I got told off for football chat. Ooh, sorry, missus. But no played in the football tournament and went to Cleethorpes. They was unbelievable. They went through the whole group stages, semi-finals, undefeated. Only conceded 2 goals up to then. And then got beat in the final.
Oh, no.
But the team that beat them in the final, when we got there, we won the first game. We was watching, first couple of games. And this team stood out like a sore thumb. We was like, yeah, they're going to win today. So we'd already called it. And when we met in the final, I was like, oh. Was even at one point tactically thinking about, because there was in a different group to us. So if we came second in our group and they won their group, we obviously were going to win the group. We ended up playing them next round in semis. So it was like, right, if we're going to end up playing them, let's throw it so we drop down to third. If you can still go through the tournament into the next round, we'll go through as third instead of going through. But we won our group, they won their group. So...
Did you think about kidnapping their best player?
All of them, and never back big enough.
Like a big butterfly net.
It was one of those things where, kids football, you do very rarely. You'll see a kid try and do a bit of skill, or you'll see kids have a bit of flair about them. But these kids had the works. Even in front of goal. There was one point where it was in front of goal. The kid did a Cruyff turn, and you think, shoot, any kid's going to shoot. No, he passed it straight across the box. Let a back door running, bangs it now. I was like. That's a bit forward thinking and vision.
Upper level,
yeah. It's like most kids, like I say, get anywhere near goal and they just shoot.
Yeah, especially at that age.
Yeah, but it was a cracking day.
Cracking.
Yeah, kids played awesome.
Like Cleethorpes as well.
I had been for years. I was saying that when we got there. We went to the beach. We went for a fishing trip after, but I hadn't been to Cleethorpes in years, and I mean probably when I was 16 when I first got with Amy, 16, 17.
I like it. It's just a nice steady drive down.
Steady, it's an awful road.
There's that bit in the way it just goes really loud.
Yeah, it's like someone said they'd laid concrete instead of tarmac.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Well, Ava's in back, so we had obviously windows up. She's got headphones on, and she went, "Who's up at window?" I was like, "No, I was up at the window, love." The road is ramalama.
Yeah, it is really loud, but it's better than windy roads than other seaside.
Yeah, I mean Brid's a bit windy in it. No, I think Brid's a better journey, to be fair.
I'm not great on windy roads. I won't be great on windy roads with your driving either.
It must be further Cleethorpes then, because you think about we're having to go windy roads to Brid, and then Cleethorpes is quite a straight motorway run.
It takes about the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it must be a bit further mileage. So Brid wins for me. I'm all about the pennies.
Well, you would be.
Fuel allowance. Yeah, because you prefer Cleethorpes.
I'm automatically.
I'm off Skegness instead. I'm going to go drive right past it and go Skeggy.
Yeah, stick fingers up as you go past. Good.
Apart from that, I've had a really steady week. I'm just getting ready for Jubilee. I've got my bunting up. I've got my flags up.
I saw a brilliant picture on, I think it was on Facebook yesterday.
What's that?
Somebody said, I've been trying to get some bunting, but I couldn't find one, so I've put this up instead. And it was a bun tin.
Nice. Love a joke.
That's one of them jokes where I feel like I should have seen that before.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. And it chuckled me.
How's your week been?
It's been alright.
What have you been up to?
Been on telly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
We've been on telly.
God, I'm terrible at that. I'm really bad at self-promotion.
Possibly the most interesting thing we've done all week.
Nah. Kids with football.
Oh, yeah. Cleethorpes. Yeah, we was on telly. And we got to speak this time.
No. You got to speak. I get to speak all the
Yeah.
time. It's you that don't get to speak.
They still cut first bit out though, didn't they?
Yeah, you meant to speak more than we was, didn't you?
But we got to speak, so it was good.
I know we talked about this on the way home and stuff, but at one point we felt like we were like proper part of the show, and the fact that they came to us, went round everyone else, and they went, "Welcome back to these two funny gets."
Yeah,
Off
yeah.
we go again. So we're lapping it up.
And the people that are obviously in the background that you don't see on the TV, I felt like they know us now. I felt like we're in with the mates. I've got a question for you.
I might have an answer.
So we should mention that we thought we was going to get in trouble at the end of the show because Simon Rimmer cooked like a strawberry and lemon tart or something in it.
Yeah.
And we all like literally launched on, which we're not supposed to do. We're here to get a slice. We sort of grabbed a slice, ran out, scoffed it, and then looks really innocent. Right, so has food ever stopped you from maybe doing something?
Only like if I've had like food poisoning. But I don't think food's ever got in the way of me doing something.
So, this is completely, obviously you don't know about this, but food on that day stopped you from doing something that you wanted to do.
When you got to do it?
Yeah.
Oh. Where did you see him? Where was that? Oh, was that when I was in shock?
Yeah. So, I should mention, Gareth Thomas was on the programme.
Did you tell him that as well?
Rugby player.
Did you say he wants a photo?
So, the story being, Leon wanted a selfie with him, didn't you? But after the show,
he shot off.
He shot off. And then we walked down the street and there's a Tesco's Express, so we went in there to get something to eat.
I couldn't wear the till. I was really... that was made me more mad because the till really annoyed me. I couldn't get the till to work and I was like, what is the point in self-tills if they don't work and someone has to come to you every 2 seconds? A woman came, I think I had like a sports drink or something, which needed her to authorise to say I was over 18. She did that, so I that's the first thing I scanned. My light went off.
Plus them knives and stuff.
Yeah, so she came over, scanned that, and then walked away. And then I had a problem with it actually, clocking up as like a discount thing with a club card and that. So I stood waiting for it to come back. I'm like, it'd have been far easier if I'd have gone through a till where someone was working. I appreciate it's ergonomically better, but I never have a good time with them tills.
I don't either.
Oh, that's really annoyed me even more.
So you wanted a selfie.
Couldn't you tell him to wait and say, let's get in there, I really want to photo you.
Honestly, it was absolutely flying. It was almost running down
so that car was for him then, wasn't it?
It was like a 4x4
yeah.
that was waiting for him. And I probably wouldn't have asked him if I knew you didn't want a picture.
What did you shout?
I just said, can I have a quick picture? And he's like, yeah, no problem. And it was literally like a second and then he was straight in that.
Did he realise we'd been on show with him?
Yeah.
Did he recognise?
Yeah, because he was talking to him a little bit, weren't we, inside?
Yeah. I don't know if he could... Do you know that? Because that happens to me sometimes. I can know someone really well, but if I see him out of context of where I've seen them, I can't put two and two together.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he did that or just thought it's just someone who recognised me because I'm a favourite person.
I've got a feeling that... I think I said to him, good show.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. So you instigated to make sure you knew from show.
Yeah.
God.
So food in that shop hindered you from getting a selfie with Gareth Thomas.
That's really annoying me. And stop podcast. It's annoying me because I've got this thing that when I get my new office, and I think I'm going to do it before my new office, I want pictures of all the people I've met, celebrity wise. So I've been to quite a few gigs. I've got selfies with people from gigs and stuff like that. And he's one of the people I want to put on.
You can put me and him up.
No chance, you're not on my wall. That's really annoyed me.
I saved that for today as well. I didn't tell you about that straight afterwards. I thought, no, I'm going to save that.
Because I probably punched him at work or something. If you told me before.
Walk back into Tesco and just smash somebody.
Is that my surprise?
That was your surprise, yeah.
What rubbish surprise that was.
Sorry, mate. I'm not sorry.
I was obviously really good.
You'd have done the same thing. So, this week's topic.
So, this came about because it was on about... I don't know what it was on about, wasn't it?
So, this came about because I was at a meeting and somebody was telling me... She did a presentation on interior design and she was telling me that there's actually people that change trends. So, it's, like you go, suddenly green's in.
Yeah.
Somebody's decided that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I'm like... What? That's an actual job. So you sit in a room and go, next summer everything's going to be bamboo.
Yeah.
And that's an actual job. I just thought, I don't know, some sort of celebrity bought something off the internet and everybody just followed them.
I think that's a lot to do with it, but yeah, it's about
There's actual So it intrigued me that there's crazy jobs out there that people do
that pays well.
That pays it all.
Yeah, well, yeah, pays well or pays it all. So I'll start one off. A soap boiler.
Right. So
someone who makes soap for the process,
right.
like
not somebody that follows Castor Coronation Street round.
No, it took a long while to answer. But yeah, so making soap is like a highly paid job. I mean, you're talking like 50, 60 grand a year.
In England as well. Because that's the other thing. I've been looking around. There's a lot of jobs that are in other countries that I think, we won't have that in this country. We're too weird.
We have soap.
Oh, do we?
But how weird is that?
Spoiler!
I thought it was just like factory work. But there's people actually boiling the soap and like make it into the liquid form, then to put in molds and stuff, and making some big bucks out of it. It's a weird job, that.
Yeah. DTD soap.
Oh yeah,
Have it. In Japan, they have professional pushers. So,
want to push you over?
No, these are people that work like in train stations. You know when you're squeezing on a train, they'll be on the platform pushing them in.
Nice, nice. This job is obvious, but I think like it's a skill that you've had to learn to it. A Braille proofreader.
Wow. There's no red underline, is there?
No, so someone's got to go through it and go, no, you spelled something wrong there. How that's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, man.
And presumably you've got to be able to see. To be a proofreader.
I don't know, because is it one of them skills that you'd have because your senses are highlighted?
Yeah, but like, run across and go, the cat sat on the house. I know it should be Matt, that, mate. You've got a typo here. To be able to understand the written language, you need to be able to know the written language. I'm not saying a blind person can't know the written language, but surely someone's got to be able to see to do that.
I think that. Deodorant tester. So this isn't somebody that sort of puts deodorant on and goes, oh yeah, that's tingly, or hang on, my armpit's on fire. It's actually people that are sticking their noses in people's armpits and sniffing it.
Ugh.
Watching this programme on telly about chocolate, and it was like he was paid to test this chocolate and then go, yes, we're going to sell that. Like a high-end
Yeah, because they've got the really crazy high sense of taste and thing like that. But did you know?
How do you know you've got that?
I think this, like, people got those nose. They say people got a nose for, like, perfume and stuff, and they can sniff like wine, and they can sniff out certain scents, can't they, inside thing. Like we'll sniff it and go wine. They'll go, I can smell lavender. They got a really high sense smell, which I get. But did you know chocolate, depending on the shape, changes its taste? So dairy milk used to be little square chunks, didn't it? So it had like hard edges. And apparently when they changed it to the smooth curved dome things, people was experiencing a different taste. I'm not talking completely different, but the texture in your mouth makes it taste and like have a different sense.
Chocolate is very scientific, isn't it? You know, like how they make it to it melts at a certain point to heat your taste buds and stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the idea.
But apparently the shape can make a massive difference to its taste.
Like a Toblerone.
I don't know. I saw it once and thought, wow, that's incredible. I'll just pass that fact on to you. You don't seem as amazed as I am.
No, I'm not. Chicken sexer. So this is...
Is there a problem that we can't sex chickens?
Depends if you're in the middle of KFC. It's just somebody that identifies the gender of baby chickens.
I know that.
But
dog sexer. But
that's not what I would have thought it was. If you see that headline on front page of the newspaper, you're not thinking what I'm thinking.
But sure, any vet can do that.
I don't know if this is a vet. I think they're just looking at.
Is that like a reproduction thing? Like they ring the necks of so many males and keep the females? I don't know. I've got an aeroplane painter. Now you think, obviously I get that, but wow, what a crazy job that is. Painting an aeroplane. So I know it's not like painting a car, and someone must have to do it.
Yeah, because you've got to, whenever you're like spraying cars and stuff, you put them in a like a locked booth, wouldn't you? So wind, no wind, and it's ventilated. Yeah. So you need a big bloody brush to do that. Speaking of that, there's actually somebody that watches paint dry, and it's about testing paint and seeing the paint it on cardboard, and they'll watch it to see if it like runs one way or another way. They actually sit and watch paint dry. That is actually a job. Pet food taster.
Oh, what?
I mean, I wouldn't even like to eat the little pet biscuits, the dog biscuits.
You've got to have something about you to, like, as in, like, your taste buds are broken. Like,
could be one of them
like a dog licks its ass. It can give monkeys what it eats. Do you know what I mean? He couldn't give a monkeys if it was slightly chickeny tasty or another dog just dropped it out.
Slightly chickeny tasty.
Do you know what I mean? Like, my mum's got cats, and you go around, and she's like, "Oh, they're gonna have salmon whiskers today, and they're gonna have chicken whiskers today." All looks bloody same to me.
Yeah,
and it
all
stinks.
smells. Yeah, it stinks, doesn't it?
I've got a job here I know it's a job, and everyone knows it's a job, and embalmer, I couldn't do that. Not for any amount of
Is
money.
that something to do with dead people?
Yeah, like bumming them up, innit?
But doing what to them?
No, not bumming them up, bunging them up.
Oh, dear me. Yeah, that's absolutely rotten. I'd put it on the old Book of Faces to ask if there was anybody out there that did anything. Apparently, people get paid to wear shoes for a bit and break them in for other people.
Yeah, I've heard, like, people who like, I don't say break things in, but like, will wear things in and stuff like.
Not an embalmer.
No.
Breaking them out. Professional cuddlers.
Yeah.
You could do that job, mate.
I know.
You don't like people.
I don't like people. I got one here, a soil taster.
Oh, what?
So people can find out how acidic soil is, and people can do it by taste.
From taste?
Surely there's a machine that you can put it into and it can tell you how acidic it is. Surely you don't need to be licking the soil in the earth.
Yeah, so...
That's going to be a job that goes back.
So you work in swimming pools. Do you send your staff into the taste of water?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, chlorine levels spot on.
Fantastic today.
Right, so this one here...
Escalator rider. Someone gets paid to ride escalators. That's going to make sure they're running right, innit? So you'll go up it. That's just an engineer's job, surely. Yeah. They fix it and ride up it. They're not getting paid solely just to ride an escalator all day.
Yeah, or a security guard that works on the second level.
Yeah, he's getting paid to be an escalator rider.
No, he has to go up there. There's one here saying, women flashing the souvenir photo cameras on Splash Mountain became such an issue that Disney paid people to watch the pictures and remove any with exposed boobs before they went out on the photo counter.
Nice. Give me that job.
Top job. There's loads of really weird stuff. And then I think there's a lot of people out there with no job. And a lot of this stuff is...
Could do, yeah. Like, do you know people say, like, don't get me iron horse here. But like dog walking.
Down, boy!
Dog walking. Anybody could dog walk, couldn't they? As long as, no, people can't dog walk. But you know what I mean. Like, some people who like struggle to get work and things like that, or haven't got the confidence. That's sure.
Yeah, people who are unemployed have got a lot of time on their hands, haven't they?
Yeah. And get paid good dog walking. Good money. If you charged everyone a £5 and you picked up 8 dogs and did like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
Ka-ching! All dogs scrapping. Whoa!
Isn't it funny how there's a few of these jobs where people are like paid to watch something so somebody else doesn't do something to it? So what I mean by that is one here. I used to get paid to watch cement dry when I worked campus security in college. It was to make sure nobody wrote their initials or anything else freshly poured sidewalks. So... same as the photo one, you're actually paying somebody so somebody else doesn't do something.
Yeah.
Like, is the world just full of like security?
Yeah, because the world's full of idiots. Yeah, because the world's full of idiots. We need to have people doing things to stop them doing it.
What would be your ideal job if you could have any job? I think we've maybe talked about this, but like something like what we've talked about.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'd want to be doing something a bit exotic. I don't mean dancing, but I mean something like
pull or lap.
Somewhere I'm getting a bit of sun. Like, I would happily work outside all day.
So I've just read on there, jet ski tester.
Yeah, all over that.
All day long.
Yeah. Go. You get hand arm vibration, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
White finger problems. But like, I'd happily work like as like a roadie, whatever it is, like fixing roads and stuff like that. But it's a backbreaking job. It's a hard labour job.
Yeah,
I'm winning for the sun.
If people are there getting paid to watch cement dry, Surely there's a job out there.
But how much are you getting paid to watch cement dry?
I don't know.
Could be knack all.
It could be knack all. Food tester.
No, I take the fun out of food for me.
Yeah, possibly.
Like, you know, these critics and stuff, they don't enjoy food. They don't appreciate a good piece of food. They appreciate what's gone into it. They appreciate the dynamics and the if they can decompartment it. But no way do they ever just get, like, say, a dirty cheeseburger and just go, oh, that was good. Can they?
From a kebab shop?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's got to take the fun out of it.
Yeah, because I eat because I enjoy food.
There was a job on that water slide tester.
Same again. You get bored of that really quick, wouldn't you?
Well, I think if you're doing something consistently, you're going to get bored of it anyway, aren't you? You need that variety, so you get different sized jet skis.
What power? Hair's falling off. Yeah, because no matter what you do, like you could be given the best job in the world, but after doing it for so long, you just go, gotta hear this now. Because I think even footballers hate football sometimes.
There must be jobs like bed testing. I mean, I like a bed, but if you just, if you're laid in a bed all day long just testing a bed.
But surely a bed tester is someone who sleeps in a bed to sleep on a night, like a different bed every night, and then scores it. Surely you're not laid in the middle of the day on the bed all day long, and then you go home and go, let's get back in bed.
Just walk into IKEA.
Into your own bed.
I tell you what was a job. So Ellie, at one point, I think something to do with her mum had been asked to do it. She was going into like bakers and taking photographs of food and prices and then sending it to another company. And it was like comparison stuff, and they got paid for it. That's a job.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think it was full time.
and eating the profits which you make.
I was going to say, that was part of the problem because it was difficult to walk in and not order something. So by the time you've gone in and you pound for taking your photo.
Do you know what I hate? And I don't know how many there is out there, but everyone seems to be one. A mystery shopper.
Oh.
And do you know this one don't get good service? The first thing they jump to, like everyone's going to pander and bend over and bow to him. I'm a mystery shopper, you know. Da, 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 da. And, like, no, but what a rubbish mystery shopper that you've highlighted or told me. The whole point of mystery shopper is you don't tell me there and then. You go back, you write a report, you write a review, and I get feedback after.
Do you think that's like they've just said they're a mystery shopper?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, like, everybody's a bloody mystery shopper. The amount of times I've been in somewhere and someone's kicking off, like, whether it be a restaurant or something like that, and they're booting off, the service hasn't been quite up to their standard, or something's not been right, or they've just had, someone's had an off day somewhere, and they have to throw out, I'm a mystery shopper, this is not good enough. Like, they're going to go around and go, oh, I'm so sorry, here's your money back, and here's a free meal.
Let's rewind time. This might be a good hack, this. I might just go in somewhere and just say to somebody, hey, just heads up. I'm a mystery shopper.
But I would spit in your food. Because
what if I'm in a shop?
Like we have mystery shoppers.
Hang on, what if I'm in a shop? What if I just said to shop assistant and like, would you just follow me?
I spin your bonbons.
Follow me until I order some dinner and just walk behind me.
But like a proper mystery shopper, the whole point is
mysterious.
You do not know until you get a full report back, and what you get from your report is what was the meet and greet like? What was the cleanliness like? What was the lighting like? Did you get served in certain time? Did you get... Not once would... Even if someone walked up and smacks him out the face, would you go, I'm a mystery shopper? You wouldn't do that. That's not the point in the mystery shopper.
That is not the point in the mystery shopper. I feel like you've peaked a bit early now. Is this your... unpopular opinion of the week?
No, but yeah, like I said, it just grinds my gears when people do that, and they genuinely do it because they think they're going to get some sort of special treatment.
Well, that's one of my biggest bugbears is that people will kick off on purpose to try and get something for free. What's your unpopular opinion of the week?
So my unpopular opinion this week is something that's going to probably annoy you, bearing you just give me one.
Right.
And not that.
Give you 1 out of 10. So just on this, the last few weeks we've done this, you've been proper against mine. So is this payback? Is this something that you actually...
I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, no, yeah, sorry.
My last couple of weeks. So
yeah, so I think it's going to annoy you.
Yeah, just on purpose.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, go on then.
So it's Starbucks, Costa, it's posh coffee. I don't get it. It's so expensive. And the benefit you get is slim to none. People will go and buy a large cup of coffee. I'm not saying people choose how to spend the money. That's the thing. I find it a little bit overrated. It's like brand awareness. I genuinely think if we blind tested certain people, you'd be hard struck to figure what's what. If I'm honest.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Do you?
I genuinely agree with you. Yeah, I think we've got to a point now where Costa and Starbucks, we're buying them just because
the Costa and Starbucks.
It's like, I can walk into work with my massive Costa cup.
Don't get me wrong, I've not got a problem because I do know some people who genuinely say, I prefer it. That is fine, I've not got a problem with that. But there is more people who are in it for brand awareness.
Absolutely.
And brand status and things like that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not casting everyone with the same brush because I've had this conversation with people in the past and they have it because they like it.
Yeah,
they genuinely.
But I genuinely think that there's a large percentile of people that would just get in it because it's a Costa or it's a Starbucks.
But then it goes to the same thing as well. It's like £5 for a grande. Is it grande latte? Whatever.
Large.
Yeah.
You can't say large, can you?
No. Have you seen that Paul Rudd? Whatever it is.
Yes.
It's like you're wrong in three different languages. Not one of them is Italian.
I am.
But anyway, I digress. And I just find it like you're not getting any value for money. It's like we're paying for the brand itself. It's like clothes. Certain things annoy me with clothes. When like buy a Gucci handbag for £1,000. Yeah,
you've got no money to put in it.
Well, yeah, but there's practically a bag that's. I get if you can afford it, then why not?
It's a nice Nike jumper you've got on.
But I'm caught up in the whole. I'm caught up in the whole like trying to keep up with the Joneses type thing, innit? And
that's exactly.
And this is what I'm saying. I'm not casting everyone with the same brush because I'm at fault myself here.
We've got to at some point though stop.
Exactly. But how do you stop?
We've got to go, this is ridiculous.
I think you get to a certain age and then go and stop. Do you know, because like, the more old generation don't understand and stuff. And
I don't want to get in on the gas and the electric thing, but at some point, everybody's kind of just got to come together and go, nah, not doing it, not paying it.
Yeah.
If everybody did, they've got to do something about it. If everybody in the country just went, nah, mate, you're all right, I'm not paying that.
Well, they just cut you off.
They cut the whole country off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they go, oh, right, we need to do something about this then. So your £800 increase, we'll keep it at that level now. We'll just be all right.
Yeah, but the Joneses around corner can still afford and everyone going, yeah, I can still afford my gas. I can still afford mine.
That's what I mean. Everybody needs to be in it together.
Yeah, I get that.
We're starting it today.
No, we're not. I'm leaving my gas on.
Come on.
I like to stay warm.
Somebody, let's get this petition out there.
Yeah. Anyway, my overrated thing is branded products.
Right. Mine follows a very, very similar route. Mine is Domino's Pizza. It's nice.
I don't think it's nice.
It's overrated. It's massively overrated. I had my first one a few weeks ago and then I had one the other day and I'm like, meh.
It's all right. I find it a bit... dry is not the right word, but dry is the right word in the same thing. It's not. It's got no like
moisture to
it. Yeah,
it's overrated.
Yeah,
it's massively overrated.
It's not Pizza Hut. That brand's good.
It's got like a crummy base as well, and when you've got a beard, it's not good.
Yeah, it's that polenta, isn't it?
And everybody will say, "Oh, you don't get a greasy box." I mean, nobody likes a greasy box.
I love a greasy box.
Of course you do. But that's only because they've got that powder on bottom. Stick that on your local kebab shop pizza and it won't have as greasy a box.
Yeah.
Overrated, mate. Completely.
I tell you what, we're 2 for 2 because we're agreeing with you.
2 for 2?
I think Domino's... My kids love Domino's. And I'll have a Domino's, don't get me wrong. If they still want Domino's, I'm joining them. I'm not going to... I'm not one to go... You go Domino's, I'll go such and such. Yeah. I mean, we have done in the past, like if we're getting like a chicken kebab because we want to be a bit more healthy, like chicken kebab shop. But anyway, so we'll get that.
With a Diet Coke.
Yeah, and they'll get like a pizza or whatever. But if they're going there and we're having a takeaway, then I'll join them. But once again, I think it's brand awareness that the kids, understand that Domino's is like a chain. How did you understand that? I do not know what's caused that. But yeah, my kids will want to do it.
Overrated, mate.
Big time.
Overrated.
Oh, I've got one for you.
Go on.
Need to put a shout out. So we're do funny names, won't we?
Yes.
So we had a call out from Alec Johnson, an absolute belter. So rewind to a couple of weeks ago. He has a friend or a work colleague called the Blister because he only turns up when the job is done. Boom.
I saw that come through. VV funny.
I like it.
So
if you've got any more, get him into us.
Get us in. Any interesting nicknames? That's it. And any jobs, like we've talked about jobs, if you know of any jobs that are a bit weird and you actually think, it's the key thing is going, what? Someone's paid for that.
Well, I find this strange. So on power stations, things like that, they've called storesmen. And what they are, they're in the stores with like, well, I think this is the grasp I've got from it. If I'm wrong, someone tell me. But a storesman is someone who will buy in like gloves, high-vis, hard hats, and you go to the storesman to get the equipment. Yeah. So they're like in their own little shop.
Yeah.
You walk in and go, I need a size 10 Herbriggers, I need a high-vis jacket, and I need a new helmet. And they'll give you it.
And a flub along.
Yeah, and a long way.
Yeah, a 6-inch flub along.
But I think that's strange, isn't it? Surely there's just a store cupboard. I suppose this is the storesman, but there's a store cupboard, and your gaffer goes, go get that from there. But is that because things go missing over time? I mean, I don't have a storesman for me lifeguard uniform, for me throw bags, me.
Yeah. It's a job. Apparently, it's a job. That's probably not the most weirdest one either.
No. I just found it not strange, but you think new starter, you order a uniform in like anything else, or you inherit someone's old kit.
I know somebody that used to look after paint in a factory, and used to go to this area that was where cheap paint was. So because he was in charge of it, you'd go, right, I need some midnight dusk purple. So he'd go down aisle, get a tin, stick a dent in it, and then you could get it half price in his little shop. Because
nice.
it was like damaged, and they couldn't send it out to the shops.
In his warehouse?
So it was in the warehouse, but he was kind of in charge of the cheap. You know, it was like a perk for employees there. So if you ever wanted paint, you just go to him and say, look, mate, can you get me some, I don't know, white paint? And he go, yeah, no problem. It'll come with a dent in it, though. No worries.
like that affects the thing.
Exactly. But it couldn't go to shops, so.
Oh, nice.
It's not what you know.
It's who you know.
Exactly. Right. I'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, my friend.
Keep yourself smiling, won't you?
Stay safe.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_, or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.